we're gonna make candied sweet potatoes, but we're gonna make the syrup first because it needs to reduce. So I put a half cup of butter in there, or 1 stick, 1/4 of a cup of orange juice, 1/4 cup of water, 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar, 3/4 of a cup of sugar, half a cup of maple syrup, and we're going to put a teaspoon of vanilla in there. After Taylor takes the top off. And then we're going to stir this until the butter's dissolved, and then we're going to let it reduce to half. While our sauce is cooking, we're going to peel and slice our sweet potatoes. And they are sweet potatoes, they're not yams. Yams grow in Africa and we don't grow them here. Roger grows sweet potatoes, and he likes white ones, and I like these, so we trade off. He doesn't really care. So we're going to peel these, cut them in circles. So we peeled our sweet potatoes and cut them in circles. We're going to let them cook until they're just tender, not all the way done. Then we're going to cascade them in a baking dish and put our sauce on them. You can make those ahead, put them in your refrigerator. They'll be ready for Thanksgiving. In addition to the candied sweet potatoes, we thought we'd do regular mashed potatoes. So you can see we used russets, and they're all cut in uniform sizes so they cook together. So I'm going to show you the difference. This is a russet potato. They're drier, and we also use these for baked potatoes. But these kind of potatoes are do not make good mashed potatoes. They're good for other things like rosemary roasted, scalloped, that kind of thing, but you don't want to make mashed potatoes out of them. So the sweet potatoes have cooked until their knife goes in them. We don't want to overcook them because they're going to bake in the oven, but you can see the knife goes in them. Okay. We're going to drain these. Let them sit there a minute. And we're going to put our mashed potatoes on. I'm going to put some salt in there. We're going to cascade these in a square baking dish. So we cascaded the sweet potatoes in the square baking dish, and now we're going to put the syrup on them that we cooked until it was half. They look pretty good. We're going to bake them at 350. We drained the potatoes, and I put them back in the pan and turn the burner back on to dry out any water that's left. Also put my milk in there so it gets hot.
And Mamaw, we're just using whole milk for this?
Yeah. We have to have butter. Real butter. Lots of butter. And I use white pepper. And we'll take that with us to the mixer. So we have our milk and butter and potatoes. Put it in the mixer. Some people don't use a mixer, they use a potato masher. But I like my mixer. We're gonna sprinkle some white pepper in there. White pepper's a little different than black pepper, so. And we're gonna put some more salt in it. So 5 pounds of potatoes makes 8 to 10 servings, if you want to mark that down somewhere. They look pretty good. So the sweet potatoes are finished. Mashed potatoes are finished. We're going to put a little butter on top of them. Now they say you can make mashed potatoes ahead of time. And you can also buy Bob Evans in a box. But make your own sweet potatoes. That's our episode for today. Thank you. You can check the recipes on the website.
Okay, well.
So teaspoon of vanilla. I probably dumped this all over the damn place.